Namaskar and Jai Hind to all respected officers, dignitaries and fellow cadets. Today I introduce and present about Marathwada. In this presentation I will cover up all related slides about Marathwada such as introduction, geography, history, cultures and traditions and biodiversity. So first of all let me introduce you to Marathwada. Marathwada is geographical and rural area of Maharashtra which include total 8 districts and this area is part of Deccan Plateau which stands in hills of Godavari River. Marathwada, historically a part of princely state of Hyderabad, merged with India after Operation Polo on 17 September 1948. And this day is celebrated as Marathwada Mukti Divas, means Marathwada Liberation Day. Marathwada is also known for its historical fort, temples and gurudwaras, making it an important cultural and religious center. This region primarily depends on an agriculture-based economy but also faces natural challenges like droughts. Come on then, let's learn a bit about Marathwada. Marathwada is major region in Maharashtra, located in Godavari River Basin and comprises 8 districts such as Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar, Bid, Jalna, Latur, Nanded, Dharashiv, Hingoli and Parbhani. The region covers an area of about 64,590 square kilometers and is home to 16.84% of Maharashtra's population. Marathwada shares its border with Karnataka and Telangana. The region has a hilly upland terrain particularly around the administrative headquarters Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. It is located within the Godavari River Basin. The climate is semi-arid and the region has historically been one of the most drought-affected part of India. Let's see hydrology and agriculture of Marathwada. First one, water scarcity. The region has experienced severe droughts leading to water scarcity, depleted groundwater levels and a decline in crop productivity. Second one, drought impact. Drought have a significant impact on agricultural output and can lead to social conflict over water. Now let's look at the history of Marathwada. The history of Marathwada since the Satavahanas dynasty is rich and significant. The Satavahanas, who ruled roughly from 230 BC to 250 CE, were one of the earliest and most powerful dynasty in the Deccan region, including Marathwada. Their initial capital was Pratishthan, present day we called Paithan, in Marathwada. The dynasty was founded by Simuka and his brother Krishna, expanded their territory westward to Nashik and Malwa regions. The Satavahanas were known for fostering trade, including Indo-Roman trade, and patronizing Brahmanical culture and Vedic rituals while also supporting local religious beliefs. Gautamiputra Satkarni is considered one of the greatest rulers who consolidated power by defeating the western Kshatrapas and expanding their territory. The dynasty maintained peace and stability in the region for about the 4 centuries and left behind inscriptions and monuments that mark their influence. Post-Satvahana, Marathwada saw successive rule by dynasties such as Vakatakas and later the Mughals and Nizams until its integration into Maharashtra. Most of the sensitive history part of Marathwada was Razakar. On 15 August 1947, India became independent, but some princely states in India had not yet included their territories in a united India, and one of them was the Nizam of Hyderabad, who instead of joining India was preparing a Razakar army with the lead under Qasim Rizvi so that he could turn this India into a Turkestan. From 15 August 1947 to 17 September 1948, he forced the people of Marathwada, Karnataka and Telangana under Hyderabad territory to convert into Islam, and he oppressed the people. But in the end, Home Minister Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel took police action against Razakars and all Razakars were defected. And on 17 September 1948, Marathwada was successful in the independence test from the dictatorship. Swami Ramanand Tirtha and many known and unknown freedom fighters have played a significant role in this freedom struggle. Let's now look at the culture and tradition of Marathwada. The Marathwada region has a rich and diverse culture, characterized by its deep historical roots, religious syncretism, traditional arts, and an agrarian lifestyle. It is distinct within Marathwada due to its historical governance under the Nizam of Hyderabad and its blend of Marathi, Indo-Islamic and various folk traditions. The region is a significant hub for multiple religions, known for its spirit of tolerance. First one, Hinduism. Marathwada is home to 3 of 12 Jyotirlingas like Aunda Nagnath, Grushneshwar and Vaijnath, and important Shakti Pitas like Tulja Bhavani and Renuka Devi temple. Second one, Sikhism. Nanded houses the Takht Sachkhand Sri Huzur Sahib, one of the 5 sacred Takhts of Sikhism, where Guru Gobind Singh spends his final years. Third one, Buddhism, Jainism and Sufism. The ancient Ellora Ajanta caves feature Buddhist, Hindu and Jain monuments, while Sufi shrines like the Turabul Haq Dargah in Parbhani are visited by peoples of all faiths. Fairs and festivals. Major festivals like Ganesh Chaturthi and Diwali are celebrated with enthusiasm, along with religional fairs. The Marathwada Mukti Sangram Day is regularly commemorated, highlighting the region's unique political history. Fairs like Ramling Fair and Sant Gorba Kaka Fair are popular local events. Cuisine of Marathwada. Marathwada cuisine is robust and flavorful, characterized by its use of sun-dried vegetables, jowar and peanuts. Signature dishes including the spicy dhapate, walvat, ghawale and khamang dhokla made from kala chana. The region also enjoys classical Maharashtrian staples like puran poli, misal pav and poha, often with a fairy kick. Arts and handicrafts of Marathwada. Marathwada has a rich tradition of craftsmanship. Paithani saris, renowned for their intricate zari work, are a key part of region's textile heritage. Himru and Mashru fabrics are also significant. Metalworks. Bidriware, a unique metal inlay craft involving copper and zinc, is a famous local art form, producing items like vases, plates and jewelry boxes. Folk arts. The region is known for folk dances and music like Lavani, Gondhal and Povada. Traditional performing communities like Vasudeva and Bahurupi has historically shaped the folk culture. Architectural heritage. The region boasts a vast collection of rock-cut caves and historical forts. The UNESCO World Heritage Sites of Ajanta and Ellora caves are prime examples of ancient Indian art and architecture, reflecting Buddhist, Hindu and Jain religious art and tolerance. Language and literature. While Marathi is a primary language, the local dialects is influenced by region's history, with a higher presence of Urdu speakers due to the prolonged Nizam rule. The first Marathi book, Vivek Sindhu, was written by Sri Mukundraj Swami in Ambazogai. Biodiversity of Marathwada region. First one, plant life. Common trees in dry deciduous and thorn forests include babul, bor, palas, sagwan and rosewood. Iphigenia magnifica and Erva javanica are the traditional medicine plants. Animal life, including animals like monkeys, wild pigs, leopards, sambar deer and the Indian giant squirrel, and in a reptile, rat snake, cobras and kraits. Birds life. The region water bodies such as Jaikwadi Dam Reservoir and forests attract the diverse range of birds, including peacocks, bee-eaters and hornbills. As we come to the end of our exploration, Marathwada stands a land of resilience, culture and hope. Its rich heritage and traditions continue to shape its identity and inspire future generations. Thank you and Jai Hind.